Hello, Royals fans. Erik Jesberger here. A pregame interview with interim head coach Coach Binkley ahead of tonight's series opener against the Worcester Railers. Coach, your team coming off of the other side of 5 straight games on the road, took 2 of the 5, came against this Railers club. What were your takeaways from the week-long stretch on the road?
Overall, I was pretty happy with how we played. I know our record at the end of the 4 games last week was only 2-2, but really, I was happy with the way we played. I think we're gelling more as a team. In saying that, there are new additions tonight, which I know you're going to ask about, but it was probably my first time being in charge and coaching here that I, after a loss, went in and said, hey, guys, we actually played a good game. We just came out on the wrong side of things. With Worcester in particular, I thought they were better than Maine, honestly. I thought they played a little harder. I thought we struggled a little bit more with them, but I have a lot of respect for them right now for what they're doing. They're in the same position as us. They're adding bodies and doing everything that we're doing here. So these 3 games are going to be huge, and we can't take it lightly and we can't take it for granted. But I know Worcester is going to come out firing and be ready to go because they've had a little bit of a tough stretch here. And so at this time of the year, there's no let up, there's no give up, so I'm expecting a really strong fight from them.
And you'll have some debuts, 5 players making pro debuts here on home ice, and it will be the forward set in Jock Bucco as well as the addition of Tyler Gratton. For you, picking up players Chase Brand, Connor McMiniman, and at the blue line from Minnesota State Mankato, Tony Malinowski. What are you looking in these players, and what is that recruiting process here during this time of year?
Well, all coaches are in the same boat right now. They're looking to, 1, improve their roster for now, and 2, looking to build for next year. And, there's been no secrets to you, to the media, to the management, to the players that I will do whatever I think is necessary to get the best players in here. And in doing so, you can say exactly what you just did. There's going to be 5 new guys in the lineup tonight. And, that's a little bit of a risk, but I'm hoping the reward at the end of the day, at the end of this weekend, is bigger. You have to get new guys and you have to get some fresh bodies in here, for the core group of guys that have been here for the last 61 games. They're beat up, they're bruised, they're worn out, and you get some of these college guys in that haven't played as many games. They're fresher, they have a little bit more energy, they can bring a little bit more jam with them. And so not only me, all the coaches at this league are doing that. So I'm very pleased with the additions I've been able to make. It's a very long and hard process recruiting. But to see the reward and to see the guys sign pen to paper and to see them actually here wearing these jerseys, that means a lot. So for me, I'm excited to see what they're going to show. I hope the fans like who I've brought in. Tried to get in some local guys, which, it's funny. You walk in the locker room and half the guys already know each other and they haven't played together in 5 or 6 years. So it's nice in that standpoint. But, I tell all those guys, you only play your first game once, enjoy it, have fun, parents, family, all that's going to be here watching. So let's just get through it. And if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Plenty of motivation for those players looking to make strong first impressions here on home ice. For a lot of the returners here, in terms of the veterans now in the locker room, a big 3-game weekend against the Railers. Your ultimate message heading into tonight's face-off?
We had a little bit of an interesting week. We didn't accomplish what we set out to last week. You have the trade deadline come and go. A lot of new guys, a lot of young guys, a lot of inexperienced guys didn't know how that was going to go. Talking to them this morning as a group, it was like, listen, guys, we're through that. Everything is done with. Everything is over with. This is the group of guys we got. This is who needs to play. And it's only about us in this locker room. We control our own destiny at this point. 11 games to go, 2 points out of a playoff spot. By no means are we out of it. I spent plenty of time talking to coaches over the last couple of days around the league, and they all said, man, you guys are right in it. You guys are right there. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and that's the message for the players. It's not going to be easy. We know that. It hasn't been easy since I've taken over, but as long as we do it together and we just worry about us, we'll be fine.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best luck tonight.
Thanks.